Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy, and welcome back to a partial recap. So my brother and his crew are out here on a job in Towne Lake, and you can kind of see where they've started some repairs. They fixed the ridge shingle that was torn up there. They've done a bunch of the trim work already. And this customer's so happy, and you know, they were very apprehensive about even starting this project. And one of their challenges is they just put in a $4,500 door right there. And it drives you nuts. I'd let them tell you the story, but you look at what they did here, just a basic thing. See this piece of flashing right here? That's the original flashing to the house, and all they did was slide the new door underneath. This flashing is supposed to end over here. See where it ends now? It ends at the edge of the door. It's that kind of stuff that drives me absolutely bonkers. They replaced the door because it rotted out, and it rotted out because they got this gutter helmet right here, which we're taking off. There's no kick out flashing, so water right now, you can see the back of this flashing right here has never been sealed, and I can't show you above the gutter line, but right now the water is going in behind this corner and coming down through. Same thing over here. When you look at this corner piece, see this right here? It's never been caulked in the history of this house, and it's 20 years old. So every time it rains, where do you think the water goes? Right in here, down through the stucco. So my guys will come in. The next thing we're doing on this house is we're painting it. And on this particular property, they've got a mortgage situation that they're financing, and their financing company is requiring them to do all these repairs. So they had to find a contractor that could front those costs and then get paid at closing, which is exactly what we're doing. So my brothers come in. If you'd looked at the previous video, this window was totally rotted right here. So we've routed out the rotted wood. We've cut it. You can kind of see the joint right there. That's wood. That's not Bondo. It's actual wood. We're the only company out here that's got craftsmen on staff that can do that kind of work. They haven't caulked this area on purpose, so they knew we were shooting this video. But so you can see the angle cut. See the line right there? That's a weather cut. And you look at the side of it, you see it right here. See the line right there? So this will get all back primed and sealed up all the way through. They've sealed the inside face that you can't see. They just didn't prime this piece because they knew we were doing this video. You can see in this one, we've replaced the window sill is what the window sits on. Here's the nose. So this customer was told that all these windows were too rotted, couldn't be repaired. Go buy new windows. They look pretty good now. See the angle cut right here? This is what we mean by weather cut angle cuts. So when you come through, everything's gonna be painted. It's gonna be looking great. All his siding through here is good. And you can kind of see as we come back through, the right side is pretty good. They haven't gotten to this window back here. They got to replace this nose on this window right here. This one. See how it's all chewed up right there? And you can see the kind of siding. So this is what we're using is James Hardie plank. This is James Hardie plank siding. It's certified. It's stamped James Hardie on it. This is what's coming off. This is wood chips right here. And I wish they had a piece of that Nietzsche siding. I should have dug it out probably before I did this particular video so you guys could see what it was. And I'm sorry I'm not gonna be able to do that, but you can kind of see, like, here's a corner board that they had. So this was on the chimney. See how the back edge is raw wood? So once the caulking fails, what do you think's gonna happen next? See the rot all through this board? That's why. See the LP siding right here? Look at the edge right here. This was on the chimney side, catching water. If you don't caulk and seal your stuff, it's gonna rot up. But somewhere in here, you'll have to go to the other video. They had Nietzsche siding that along this chimney right here, and it totally delaminated. You could put your fist, all these rows right through here are ready to crumble. There's no kick out flashing here installed yet. The guys didn't get to it. We had weather coming in, so they just sealed it up. So they gotta come back and cut a piece of flashing in. This looked like it was starting to rot, but they'll go ahead and prime and seal it. So all this siding through here is Hardie plank. And the things to look for in your siding job, see how the bottom edges line up as you come down the siding? See how it matches the old siding here? So the spacing is a little bit off all the way through, but my brother and his crew have matched the new siding as much as possible to the old siding, so it just looks right. We go to so many jobs where it's mismatched, and it just looks like hell, to be honest. I wish I had a piece of that siding to show you. The kick out flashing that we do is right here. And so the guys left. This house had gutter helmets on it. And so people always argue about gutter helmets and how great they are. They don't work. They've cleaned some of these gutters out, but look. See all the debris in there? Now these couple of chips right here, that's from our work. But all that sediment and junk in the bottom, look, it's all the way through that gutter. And there's your gutter helmet right here. You don't want this stuff on your house. Get rid of it. The back of the chimney right here was rotted. I couldn't see it from the ground. So they've replaced that, and you can see how it's primed all the way around. They left it on the window because my brother knew I was shooting this video, so we wanted to show you something. And again, you'll see the weather cuts here. So this is 5/4 board, and nobody does this stuff in Atlanta. They just don't. It's quick, it's horizontal cuts, the work is crappy. See the angles in here? Look, see right here? Again right here. And what we missed on the bid is this inside corner right here. The guy sealed this up because we had weather coming. So they've got to come back and cut this corner just like they did over here. They didn't. So the guys will catch stuff that I couldn't catch in the bid. So like right here, I missed this piece of siding. See the corner my brother already did right here? See the weather cut again? Then we had to come up one more piece of siding. And there's one more piece of siding right here that we need to add in for them. But once this house is caulked up, see right here? So he actually, instead of replacing, when we got into this chimney, now he actually replaced all the trim on this side of the chimney, because on this side and on that side we found termite damage and rot, and they had no sheathing under here. So we had to add that into the job for them. So see here, if we didn't put the kick out flashing, see the gap right here? So the water will come down, it'll go between the gutter and the siding, and it'll run through here, and if this was LP siding still, it would just rot it all out. This siding had been replaced once already a couple years ago with Nichihana, and because they didn't butter the edge and it just is exposed to water, it delaminates. So all these pieces right through here into this area were crumbling and falling apart. And people don't get that. And there's a lot of guys out here, there's nothing defective with Nichi siding. It's just you don't want it in chimney areas like that because it's going to delaminate. In areas in the main areas of your house, it's fine. On the face of this chimney, it's probably fine. As long as it's caulked and sealed, you'll be fine with it. So it's just a cheaper product. Contractors are using it and telling customers that it's hardy, and it's not. It's just a couple bucks a board cheaper. Coming around the left side of the house, you can see where the guys are working here now. And so they've stepped this off. They've got some gecko guides to install their siding with, and then we may have to replace a couple extra rows of siding right through here. These two extra ones I think are rotted. My brother's already pieced in this windowsill right here and replaced the nose. So this is what we do. Welcome to our world. We've been doing these repairs here in Metro Atlanta for 25 years. We got a great group of guys. They're like family. Most of our customers buy these guys lunch, give them drinks, all that kind of stuff, because it's like working with your family. There's no fussing on these jobs. Here's some of the framing inside the chimney. You can see it right here, actually. So this was an add-on to the job. This was on the right side corner. The inside framing, this is all termites. See it? See how it's eaten up? So some of those conditions, we just don't know it until we start the job. But we're fair when we add those things in. We're about the relationship. The funny thing with this customer is, after we started this project with him, come to find out that we redid his mom's kitchen and bathroom and did a bunch of work for her a couple years ago. We work for so many people, it's hard to keep track of them. But you can always find us running around. Sometimes I'm in this truck up here, the Handy Andy truck. You can find us in the office at 770-912-2829. Or you can catch us, me personally, sometimes 770-265-9017. Been out here a long time. We do pretty much anything. Just be patient with us and you'll get a good contractor. We'll be back here tomorrow prepping this house, and then we'll hand paint it. This will get 2 coats of paint, and they'll have a beautiful house. See you at the next house. Bye for now.